Hey, Doug. Third down was an issue this afternoon. You didn't convert one. I think 0 for 9. Was there any theme to that? Did you sense anything going on?
Yeah, too many third and longs. It's hard to
Jeff,
overcome. We got to do better on first and second down. Too many third and longs.
Jeff, and then Kristen Rogers.
Doug, what went into the decision to go for it on 4th and 10 with just under 5 minutes left? Did you consider a field goal, punting, and then why did you ultimately go with that play call, the pass to Jalen Rager?
The decision not to kick it, obviously, a little bit too far, lengthy kick into the wind. It would have been a long one there, but on the play, I mean, it's obviously part of the progression, and thought we had an opportunity there, to make a play. I just gotta look at the tape and see, because it is part of the progression, but it's also based on the decision of the quarterback to go there too. So I just gotta look at the film and take a look.
Kristen and Dave Zangaro.
Hey, Doug, how did you feel like your guys were energy-wise? It was essentially 2 weeks, to prepare for this game coming off the bye week. But, in past years, it seems like maybe the energy hasn't been there coming out of bye weeks with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the guys were ready to go. I'm obviously disappointed that, and it's on me, that we play the way we did today, quite honestly. But I felt the energy was good. It's difficult, obviously, without the fans, but that's both teams have to deal with it, and can't make excuses for it. But we cannot. We've got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. That's the bottom line. All three phases had a hand in this loss today with the penalties, and not good enough.
Steve and then Nick Fierro.
Doug, you just said it's on you. What happened? I mean, how can you explain the team coming out and playing the way they did early like that?
It's hard to explain, because you go into the game feeling really good. Guys, we're getting some guys back. Guys feel fresh and ready, and had a good week of preparation, and we listen. It came down to execution. It came down to some decision making on my part. I mean, we all had a hand in this one, and it had nothing to do with effort, intensity. Had nothing to do with that.
Nick and Chris Franklin.
Hi, Doug. You mentioned the penalties earlier, and that had a lot to do, obviously, with the third and longs. You were in the intensive protocol this week. Your meetings were different. Do you think that might have had anything to do with your preparation?
No.
Chris and then Tim McManus.
Doug, you guys had Alshon Jeffrey returning this week. How would you assess the way he looked like he was in there for a good considerable number of snaps? How would you say he played today?
Yeah, I got to take a look at the film, but I thought there were some good things that he did. To get him back. It was exciting to get him back in the game and get him back on the field, and something we continue to build on with him as we go.
Tim and then Les.
Hey, Doug, you guys decided to go for 2 when you were down 4 after the Corey Clement touchdown. Can you just take us through that decision making and explain the rationale?
Yeah, I mean, the decision making there was just to obviously, trust my guys upstairs, and we had just converted one before, and felt good with the play call and everything, you go for it and you make it, then a field goal can win the game for you later on in the fourth quarter or whatever. At least it gives you an opportunity now to know exactly what what you need to do to win the game.
Les and then Zach Berman.
Hey, Doug. The way the team started out, what can you do about that? Why? What happens? You guys have been down so much early, double digits. I think maybe like 6 of the first 9 games. How can you avoid that? What do you have to do differently?
Les, I think it takes everybody. I think it takes intensity in practice. I think it takes everybody being on the same page. I think there's a work ethic that it's a pride thing. I think with the guys to just as a team, to just say enough's enough. And we can't. Listen. I know we've been plagued with a lot of injuries, and it's been a part of our season so far. But there's still a lot of pride left in that locker room, and guys are mad. Guys are upset. I'm mad. That we lost this game today, but we got a great opportunity next week to get it fixed.
We have time for two more, so we'll go Zach and then Ed Kratz.
Hey, Doug, as a follow-up on the third down question, and it follows up on Les's question too, you mentioned third and longs, but your first 3 third downs, I believe, were 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1. How do you look at that to start the game, and what need to be better in those situations?
We just need to execute a little bit better in those situations, and again, honestly, I hate to keep using this phrase, but I got to take a look at it and see. I could probably answer the question better for you tomorrow to see if there was any breakdown in execution or whatever it is. But you're right. You get in those situations, you need to convert.
Go ahead, Ed.
Hey, Doug. Without looking at the tape, how do you think Carson played today? Your assessment of him just coming out of the game.
I thought he played. I thought he played okay. Played good. I mean, there's obviously there were some throws that we'd like to get back from the standpoint of just accuracy. He managed the game in the run game really well. Put us in some really good situations. Hung tough. Did what he's capable of doing. We just have to continue to work with him. We got to continue to work with our young skill guys to get on the same page because